But notice how when he was murdered, they didn't go and grab a constitution. They grabbed a Bible. And once you get that Bible in your hands, the Constitution makes way more sense.
Thank you.
Hey you all, it's me Mo back with another video. Today I want to talk about Erika Kirk and all the weird stuff she's been doing since her husband Charlie Kirk died. If you're not familiar, Erika has been going on a widow press run. I've seen Erika more than I've seen Charlie Kirk before and after he passed. I think that's a problem and a big red flag. And the only person I've seen question anything is Candace Owens. And of course, they hate her. From Ben Shapiro to Erika Kirk to TPUSA. They do not like Candace, and they do not like Candace because she is getting closer and closer to the truth. And if you're not familiar, Candace has basically held her own investigation to figure out what happened to her good friend. And after the private meeting that she had with Erika Kirk, she dropped an explosive interview with an ex-soldier who believes he saw Erika Kirk and the bodyguard of Charlie Kirk at a base right before the murder. That is a big deal. And if you're not familiar with Candace's other lives, she has talked about handlers. And it's not far-fetched to believe that Erika Kirk was Charlie Kirk's handler. And she knew prior before he did. Because it's mighty strange how she's accepting all the deals that it seems like Charlie would not have. I do have a clip of the interview Candace Owens did with the soldier. Here, take a look.
If you want me to say, there's a picture of Erika Kirk with a ponytail, and from her past. That person matches who I saw at Fort Huachuca in the lobby the night before, and she was with that man in the lobby, and that man, he was present at that meeting the next morning.
If you had to put it at a percentage that you saw that the girl in the ponytail matches the description of Erika Kirk, what percentage would you put that at?
Those are really rare eyes. That's 95 to 99%.
All right, so you guys just saw the clip of the Candace Owens interview with the ex-soldier who saw Charlie Kirk's top bodyguard and Erika Kirk at a base the night before. Big deal. Very big deal. What are you doing somewhere else other than home the night before your husband was assassinated? And then you go on this hobo widow press run, crying and grifting and asking for money, asking people to buy a book. Meanwhile, you're taking all the deals that Charlie Kirk apparently seems like he was having change of thoughts on. Yes, Charlie was pro-MAGA. He was pro-Trump. But like Candace Owens is trying to explain, he was having second thoughts about Israel and our ties to Israel. But here's Erika Kirk allowing Mr. Ben Shapiro to speak at AMFEST. For what? Him and Charlie weren't friends. Why is he there? And why is he there bashing Candace Owens? And she's over there making jokes about flight logs in Egypt. It's not funny. No one is laughing. And Charlie Kirk was really assassinated. He's really gone. And all I see is Erika happily smiling, skipping, and collecting coins. And it's weird how she's like endorsing JD so much. So is JD supposed to be the next president? So let me get this right. Your husband gets brutally assassinated, and the first thing you do is endorse another man full-fledged? Girl, please. Erika Kirk is very weird, very dark, very sinister, and I cannot believe Charlie died for all of this. I didn't listen to Charlie, but I do feel like his legacy needs to be left alone. Let the people who listen to him carry the torch. How dare y'all take his platform that he created and use it for things that I feel like he was against? And this is his wife orchestrating all of this. That is dark. I don't see the love. I don't see the sorrow. I don't see grief. I see greed. I see opportunities. I see liars and deceit. She needs to be ashamed of herself. No one cares about you, Erika. They cared about Charlie. When I see her on podiums and like speaking out loud, it's like she's been waiting her whole life for this moment. She wanted to be in the spotlight so bad. Now that her husband is gone, the main star, she's pulling out all the stops, all the fireworks, all the glitz and glams, all the sequin two-piece suits. Oh, she's loving the attention. Have anybody seen her with the kids yet? Have anybody seen the kids yet? All I've seen is Erika Kirk and her newly found political career. Erika, go back to pageants, go back home, and take care of those two babies who lost their father and watching their mother parade around happily. Ugh, just so disgusting. Leaves such a bad taste in people's mouths. Ruining Charlie's brand, everything he believed in, everything he stood for. Y'all just had to take him out because he is the voice. He is the reason. They were terrified of his voice and his followers. If Charlie would have changed his mind, millions of others would have changed their mind as well. Charlie was a bigger threat than we all thought, but they knew he was a big threat, so they had to take him out. Once again, we all could be wrong. It could have been just some crazy college kid with crazy aim, or we're living in the real life Truman Show, and they're playing games with us all day, every day. I knew something was off when I started seeing her in the White House all the time. Like, what are you doing at the White House? Go home, Erika. And to have someone like Ben Shapiro go on to AMFEST and attack Candace Owens because y'all don't like what she's doing for your husband, Charlie, is sus. TPUSA be looking at them super chats like, nah. They looking at all them views and viewers and like, I don't think they like Candace because Candace, even though I don't like to say it, but she is profiting, I mean, in a sense, off of her videos. But all of her videos was monetized even before Charlie died. Why would she stop if y'all not stopping? So y'all feel like y'all have the right to profit off his death and not her? She too was a friend. Y'all was friends and colleagues over there at TPUSA. It's not fair that y'all just see Candace racking up all the views and super chats, so, I think that's really the problem. I think views are going down at TPUSA, at the Daily Wire. Everyone is tuning into Candace Owens, and they just can't take it. They simply can't take it. And not only that, she's investigating, finding out things that they don't want other people like us to know. Because they already kicked Candace Owens out of that social club before Charlie died. So therefore, she's been on their necks, just not as hard. So they can't control Candace anymore. And they don't like that. Especially Ben and Erika. Now, a person that they didn't deem as a threat is now the biggest threat to them all. And trust me, baby, they don't like the optics. If she wasn't a threat, why even mention her? They're annoyed of her. They're tired of her. They want her to stop talking, stop investigating. Mind your damn business, Candace. And I don't think she's going to stop. With that being said, I'm going to end this video with Ben Shapiro's speech at AMFEST and Candace's response. Let me know down below how you guys feel about any of this, about Erika's frequent appearances, Ben Shapiro's digs at Candace Owens, and Candace investigating the truth for Charlie Kirk. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.
Take a listen to a portion of what Ben had to say.
So, if Candace Owens decides to spend every day since the murder of Charlie Kirk casting aspersions at TPUSA and the people who work here, who worked with Charlie every single day, his best friends, to cast aspersions at Mikey McCoy and Andrew Colvin and Blake Neff and Tyler Boyer and, yes, at Erika Kirk, and to imply or outright claim complicity in a cover-up over Charlie's murder, to spew absolutely baseless trash implicating everyone from French intelligence to Mossad to members of TPUSA in Charlie's murder or a cover-up in that murder, then we, as people with a microphone, have a moral obligation to call that out by name. So no, Tucker Carlson, it is not an excuse to go silent on Candace's targeting of TPUSA. Or to mirror her bullshit lines of questioning because you love Candace personally. The same holds true of Megyn Kelly, a person I consider a friend, characterizing Candace as a young mother and thus shying away from condemning her actions or fibbing about them. That is a non-starter. When Candace Owens says, "I don't know, but I know," that is retarded, and we are all more retarded for having heard it.
Well, Ben, when it comes to you and having worked with you, I just know the tactics that you use to feign popularity in the public. I just know the amount of money that you are willing to spend on advertising to inflate your numbers to make people think that you're popular. So, yeah, I don't have to say we don't know when it comes to you. You are such a joke of a little man. Your jealousy against Tucker, your ability to believe that you can keep manipulating the markets. You know those kids booed you on that stage. The amount of messages I got from Turning Point USA people saying, what is happening? Why is he on this stage? Standing against everything that Charlie believed in. So that's what you're doing. You're standing against everything that Charlie believed in because you weren't his friend. He didn't like you for that very reason. I look at you and I just think you are such a little worm. I could see you right now, probably. What can we get out to her? We're going to sue her into bankruptcy again, right? Sue her for every infraction, every word that I don't like, and every time my feelings are hurt. Because what you really believe in is Baal Berith. That's what your people believe in. You believe that you are contract lords and that people are not allowed to violate contracts or you will ruin them for years. You fire someone and you effectively stalk and harass them for years after. I'm here to let you know that I'm done with it. I am done with it. This one is so fully off of the mother effing plantation. Truly, Ben Shapiro, fuck you and the midget horse that you rode in on. And I say that on behalf of the world.